Today we're showing you a new method to clean your hydraulic printer head without removing it from the gantry, helping you avoid that nasty ink-splosion and the stress that comes with it. We're going to use a DIY set that connects directly to the print head. With some clever valves and clamping bits, you can now flush and suction without making a mess. First, switch off your printer. This allows you to easily move the gantry and print head to a convenient spot on one side of the machine. Once there, you can insert a small canister to collect the flushed ink. Now, it's a good time to clamp the ink lines to prevent spillage and save ink by not needing to reprime them. Next, you can position the print head in an ideal spot to easily remove the dampers. Once all the dampers are removed, you can position the print head to connect the DIY flush lines. In this case, we have a 60 milliliter syringe attached to each line. Of course, you can skip the syringe and just attach the lines, but we like a little theatrical flair when we perform our printer surgery. Now that all our wonderfully absurd-looking syringes and lines are connected, it's time for the big moment. Position the entire printer head directly over the waste container. Just a reminder, you don't need the syringes attached to get the job done. But where's the fun in a standard flush? Now that your printer looks like it wasn't a spaghetti incident, it's showtime. Begin your mission with gentle pressure and suction. You'll want to repeat this process until you feel less resistance in the specific line you're flushing. Now, that whole syringe operation can be a bit slow and tedious. So let's show you a faster way to get the job done. This method is a game changer for your routine maintenance, assuming your printer head isn't completely clogged. Think of this system as your new go-to for a quick weekly or monthly clean. You may have already noticed how incredibly clean this process is. Unlike messy traditional methods, the printer head stays dry, and there's no ink splattered all over the work area. This allows you to comfortably leave the head soaking in cleaning fluid for a while. Afterward, simply apply suction and repeat as necessary. It's a clean and stress-free operation. With all the flushing complete, you can now remove your tools of the trade, the syringes and the DIY tubes. Once everything is disconnected, it's time to move on to the final step of our cleaning routine. And here it is, the grand finale. This is the container with all that messy, inky wash deposited at the bottom. A very satisfying visual of a job well done. Now for a pro-level technique. To save a significant amount of ink, we're going to manually pre-prime the printer head by inserting individual tubes with soft silicone attachments. This ingenious method is proven to be less messy and saves you both time and money. By meticulously syringing each line individually, you ensure that they are completely free of air bubbles and that the dampers are properly saturated. With that same ink, you can then prime the printer head, returning any excess ink to its relevant container. Simply repeat this process for each line. And just like that, you've successfully flushed your printer head using this method. Now, for one final crucial tip, don't forget to do a flush and nozzle check before you run any new prints. Thank you for joining us. We hope this helps you on your creative journey. Now go on, keep experimenting, and never stop learning.